the whole physical aid. So she did. This was in Casino Park actually, because it was like right. It's closer to the how you call it to the church. What am I doing?
There's a lot going on. I don't even know how to help you.
Okay. There we go. Okay. That's at the park. I like when it gets closer.
I love that.
Yeah, like it was cute. I'm trying to see if we can get the closer ones because when it's closer, it's like a little bit. Anthony's good at photos. I had to keep like a secret, like when I like this. He told us to do the Eskimo kiss, and then Anthony was like, oh, I was like, yeah. Oh, I love this.
Oh.
Yeah, but it looks great. I like that one.
I like that one too.
But Anthony doesn't like the side of his head. But I'm like, it doesn't matter. Look at my butt. This is the background photo for Maya. I was like, let me finally use this photo somewhere. The whole he says it's just like he's like the lamppost is crooked, but we are straight. The lamppost is just crooked. I'm like, that's I can't. Oh, this is a nice. He's like, you're squishing my nose. She asked like, can you lift her? I was like, I can lift him. We'll see. This is a dramatic photo.
Okay.
And you know what? We got lucky because like it rained right after everything. So this is the church. My mom did the decorations like the day before. She's like, oh, me and my cousins were all there, like so she just did all of that. I was like, oh. Yeah, but I actually wanted photos like this at the church. I showed it Charlie. The lighting at the church wasn't the best, but I was like, oh, okay. It's funny because we all were like hanging out in the back here. So like, because I didn't really care if they saw me.
Yeah.
Like Anthony saw me the morning of.
Yeah.
So, like, I was like, I don't care. It's like coming from London. It's like my college from nursing school. That's Anthony's. That's Vincent. Yeah. This is a Patty. That's his family side. That's his uncle. That's his mom's sister. That's his grandmother. Yeah, I was like mentally wrecked. So here's the whole area. The older people is just like all like this. College from Stony Brook. She takes care of our cat. Whoever we call it Anna Banana. She took care of. That's my brother. That's my uncle. He came from the Philippines. My mom, uncle. It's funny because he has a very serious face. I was like, oh, that's his mom and his dad. That's my best friend. She was literally feeding me fruits. Because that night I didn't really sleep that much, and I was like, and then she's like, open your mouth. It's feeding me fruit. I was like, okay. So she was dropping the flowers, but then as soon as she dropped the first flower, she looked back and she wanted to pick them up again. so my sister-in-law was like, we gotta get going. So she just lifted her up, and then so in our program, I put in the joke, Flower Girl Cindy, that's her name, that's my niece Savannah. Because I was like, I know Savannah, and at the end of the whole wedding ceremony, she was running up and down the aisle. Like she was running up and down. And we were like, oh. My brother and I were like, he's like, when do we walk? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, because they're going to change people, and everyone was already walked. So I was like, should we walk now? So we were stress walking. I was like, I don't know what's going on. He's like, what do you do? I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. What are you doing? Ceremony. That's the grease. Dad, my brother, everybody. My mom did this last minute. It was supposed to be 3 separate bouquets. I was like, okay. I went to Trader Joe's. My mom was like, it's gonna be one big one. I was like, okay. My mom was never that serious. This is when we were saying our vows. He puts the ring on. Because he forgets to wear his ring sometimes.
Damn, let him know. Let him know.
I told him, I was like, okay. I was like, all right. So the one thing I don't like, because I told him, like, I'm very natural, not that big, like, I don't have to, like, do like big crazy stuff. But the way that the lighting hit, it really, like,
no, but that's.
and then I was like sitting down,
though.
and I was like sitting down so that my little garter went down.
Okay.
But I was like, I still like it. We really like, so right before we took these photos, it started raining. So we got very lucky. Like right now, so we were underneath the little arch, so it started to rain. And the thing is, the lighting outside was so beautiful. I was like, and we bought the umbrellas specifically, for that, but like, it wasn't raining that whole day. So we were like, okay. And then this will be all the fans. So this is the actual restaurant that we went to. Yeah, it's like all like, close by, like so they set up everything. They gave everyone like olive oil. They did the decorations and everything. I literally had no idea what it was going to look like. I was like, I like you guys. I love the food. We'll have to figure it out. But it was really nice. Husband again. Husband's on bedside. My friends from grade school, college, high school. She was getting tired. Before this, we were in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then, so my brother first went to Atlanta because he was graduating, so I met up with him like the week before. And then after Atlanta, he went to New York for the wedding. And after New York, he went to Texas. It was his wife's niece. It was her graduation. And then they finally went back to Cali. I did this with him like in 3 weeks with her. With her. I was like, that's a lot. This is the babies all meeting each other. That's her kid right over there. Oh, she was cute. I was literally doing this on Canva, and then the day of, Anthony's mom picked it up from Staples.
I love that.
That's how it was going. I was like, as long as it's going, that's his cousin's wife. The food was good, and we took all the pictures.
I love that.
I had a lot of pasta. My brother got drunk off the wine, apparently. I was like, oh.
Wine drunk is fun drunk, okay?
Yeah, no, he went very quick. My brother said he went up to his Anthony's uncle, and he's like, oh, you got a nice haircut. And when my brother gets drunk, he talks very loud. My brother is like more outgoing, he's very charismatic. He, like, when you hear her, my mom is talking to like my friend, and then she's like, I hear Alvin. He must be drunk right now. And he was. He was like, oh. was gonna give the gloves to my cousin because she's from London and then she's been with her like boyfriend for a while. And I think that's kind of it in a nutshell.
That's so cute.
It's gonna get posted eventually. I just don't know.
But you know what's crazy me too? That's why Eric takes all the photos, prints them out, pays for the shipping, and then I somehow organize it in our album when I have the mood.
It's just like
It's not even the time.
it's a lot to just like take the photos and then waiting to download it, and now it's just like I was like I'll post it eventually.
Ooh, if you guys ever go to like Asia, so like China, Japan, or Korea, there's studios where you could borrow wedding dresses, and they have like their whole floor. Each floor has a different theme. So one will be like a very fairy outdoor garden theme, the next one will be very beachy theme.
You know what's interesting? I think one of my coworkers did that in Korea because her husband's Korean. And then there was one where it's like she looks like she's like in a like a flat like a lawn, and I'm like, oh, like
It's
the
all
minion, and
it's all adorable.
and then there were like a few other photos that she put at the same time, and I'm like, huh. I was like, this is cute.
I think it was like $150. It's max 300 depending on what you want to get with the package. But it's makeup, hair, and dress.
That's actually pretty good because so you know like stuff for TikTok. I mean, I saw her on Instagram, and I was told Anthony like I knew I wanted her specifically. Like I kept looking at other people's, but they kept like touching up too much to the way I was like not excited. And then so like for hers is like $4 an hour. She's with us for 4 hours. But I say the biggest cost besides the ring was the photography.
Crazy.
To be honest, everything else is like I was so Vincent and his girlfriend, I think, were thinking about getting married next year. Yeah, and then so she went to look for a wedding dress with Anthony's mom, and then the one dress she looked at was $2,000 or $3,000, and I was like, damn. I was like, well.
Damn.
And I got mine for $20.
No.
But the tailoring, I did mess up on the tailoring. I went to a place where it was like, they can't be that bad. I probably should have went to the higher end tailoring first. So I bought it once, and they did the length perfectly, but the shoulders was always like the weird part where it's just like, you could tighten it up, but it wouldn't fit. Right. It was like something where like I know there's probably some complex techniques that they had to do it. So then I went to the more expensive one at the end, so that added a little bit to the cost. And then Anthony was like, his family, and it's all like, I don't know, I think with Italians, they're like, if you invite this person, you have to invite that person. If you invite that person, you have to make sure this family comes too. And so like, you know, of course we kept it small, and then his dad was like, oh, you didn't invite like, you know, his Nona's sister. And then Anthony's like, oh, maybe we should have made it bigger. I was like, no. I was like, you will do with it. I was like, I'm not doing with anything with it. I'm like, you can go
Through their sweat, their long eyelashes that we don't have.
I know.
How do they have long eyelashes?
And I finally got my, even though I heard that there's like something in it, I was like, I don't care. It's called rapid lash. I know my friend said something with prostaglandin, something with the eye may like, you know, darken a little bit, but I was like, but I will get long eyelashes. Right, I will get long eyelashes. So I'm like, yes, I shall continue. So I just started it up again, so it's gonna take a few months. But like,
I heard that you shouldn't go by your gland area. It's only just like two-thirds, like a third away from your gland and up. So like you brush it. But I know a coworker that did it, and it popped up for one of her forehead. She had a big ass pimple, and I looked at her, go like, "You see me?" And she's like, "Shut the fuck up, girl." And I was like, "I'm so sorry." I had to ask because that shit is huge. How do you pop it? She's like, "I have to go up to a doctor, and they have to do it."
Oh yeah, because I'm like, you can't do
So she stopped completely, but then I was like, if you just do it just like halfway and up, I'm like, it's fine. You know how like for our hair, when you condition your hair, it's only, yeah. You don't want to do it up here because it gets oily. Whoa! Yeah. Well, what time is it?
Oh, I see what you mean. Shaded.
Yeah, see? This is why I put it up originally. And this side stays already cool.
Yeah, that sounds like oh, it's like you.
She's tired too. She's like, it's already too hot. And she's gonna be even more stressed when we drop her off. Dude. Yeah. But I told them I just want to wash her. So I'm gonna tell her to focus on her nails, her paw, and her ears. And wash everywhere else. Because I got these shaving stuff with the dogs, actually animals in general. You go really close to the skin and it doesn't nip it. Yeah.
Oh, and then you won't be like. Oh, that's actually really nice that they have.
I actually saw it at the vet. Done? You guys are done? Is there a water
This game, yeah. I'm not gonna
This
be able.
game?
Huh?
This game's done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do this. Cutscene. Yeah.